And welcome back to the Chan. In today's video, we are going to take a peeksy-weeksy here at Dune. Dune decided to pop its head out today, and a big thank you to Jonathan and everyone else who messaged me today saying that it dropped today. Because let's face it, I'm always like the last person to the party. I never know when like new entertainment news is coming out, when new trailers come out. I always got my head buried in like a big fluffy doggo. So the sleeper has awakened. Put my iPad over here so I can pretend like I'm watching it right here on the screen with you, but I'm actually watching it down here. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Ooh, eerie. Eerie music.
There's something happening to me. There's something awakening in my mind. I can't control it.
What did you see?
There's a crusade coming.
Do you often dream things that happen just as you dreamed them?
Yes.
The test is simple.
The box.
Remove your hand from the box, and you die.
What's in the box?
Don't like next
Pain.
stuff.
You inherit too much power. You have proven you can rule yourself. Now you must learn to rule others. Something none of your ancestors learned.
My father rules an entire planet.
He's losing it.
He's getting a richer one.
He'll lose that one too.
Hey, that's look really good here.
Arrakis is a death trap.
Killer. This is an extermination. They're picking my family off one by one.
Let's fight like demons.
An animal caught in a trap will gnaw off its own leg to escape. What will you do?
Biting off my own leg. The effects look so good in this.
One day, the legend will be born.
It's an
All of
Alaskan
civilization
world.
depends on it.
The future. I can see it. I must not fear.
I can use it.
Fear is the mind killer.
Where's those wormies? Those are squirmy
Where the fear is
wormies.
gone, only I will remain.
Go, go, go!
Oh, so cool looking. I love the Dune title, how it's like circle, it's like almost circle, almost circle, almost circle, almost circle. It's like a bunch of like horseshoes or something. One sec, let me exit out of here and let me get comfy. Let me get comfy so we can talk about what we just saw. I wasn't expecting so much of kind of like a darky, artsy, artistic-y vibe, but I actually really enjoyed that. I thought that was a nice spin and a nice kind of breath of fresh air. I was expecting something to be kind of like cheesy and like hardcore rocky, you know, like get it on till I die, get it on till I die kind of music in the background, but I really liked this. And actually someone messaged me when they were telling me about the Dune trailer. They're like, oh, if you listen hard, you can actually hear it's, you know, Pink Floyd in the background. And fun fact, Pink Floyd was actually supposed to do the music for the original 1980s, the original 1970s movie that was supposed to happen. That was supposed to be directed by Alejandro Jodorowsky. And that movie goes down in history for being the greatest movie we never got to see. So for those of you that don't know, he's like a very eccentric filmmaker, and he wanted to take on Dune, and he said that he wanted to basically make a movie where you're basically like watching an LSD hallucination, but you're not on LSD. Like, this movie was supposed to be crazy. He wanted like Mick Jagger to, you know, be in it. He wanted Orson Welles to be in it. He wanted crazy sets, crazy special effects. You know, at one point he was like, I want a burning giraffe. And they're like, okay, we can try to make that happen. And he was just doing all these things that was just like, you know, completely out of the realm of ordinary to the point of extraordinary, right? And when all was said and done, the whole script turned out to equate to like a 12-hour movie, which was just crazy. But ultimately, no one wanted to fund this. No one wanted it to, you know, see it to fruition. And they were just scared to take that chance. Then came the 1984 David Lynch movie for Dune, and that's pretty notorious for being a kind of a not really great movie. But when all said and done, you have to, you know, applaud David Lynch for taking on, you know, the untakeable, the impossible, and squeezing it down into a 2-hour movie. Dune, it was written in 1965 by Frank Herbert. He did, I think, 6 books in total. His son, Brian, carried on making more and more books. And so it's like this whole, it's like the science fiction Bible, apparently. For someone to take it and condense it down into 2 hours, it's like impossible. One of the things I really didn't like about that movie was the constant internal dialogue that you would hear, you know, in the movie. And obviously that's probably something that was really apparent in the book, internal dialogue, and, you know, we read it. And that's not really something you see in movies too often. And the 1984 film was notorious for all that inner dialogue.
I'd know the difference.
Yes. Perhaps he would have that. What's wrong with Gurney? He's not making this.
Now, guard yourself from truth.
I haven't read the book yet. It's on my bucket list. Give me a break, everybody. Okay, I'm one of those wait for the movie kind of girls. Okay, it takes me forever to read a book. So Dune is on my bucket list to read. In 2000 came the Dune mini-series. I think it was for TV or something. And that's something that I put on all the time when I'm going to bed. It's like kind of one of my go-tos. So again, I have not gone through the whole thing, the whole Dune mini-series, because I just keep falling asleep. So this trailer, I'm really excited for it. It definitely got me excited. I really like the vibe that was putting out. One thing I actually didn't really like in the trailer was the look of the still suits. One of the things that I really, really liked in the 1984 movie was the still suits, how it had like this ribbed kind of pattern. It looked like these reservoir sacks, you know, that water would go into, you know, and be stored. And I just really like that iconic look of the still suits. And this one, it looks like they're kind of like messy armor, you know, protection things. I don't know, maybe that's just me. That main guy, he reminds me of that guy from Queen of the Damned. You know what I'm talking about? That guy? Who's that guy? Who's that guy? He was the guy that was supposed to be Aragorn in Lord of the Rings, but ultimately they, you know, gave him the cold shoulder after he basically said, yeah, I'll do it. What was your name, man? Oh, right, Stuart Townsend. That guy just totally reminds me of Stuart Townsend. Gives off that kind of like pale, kind of like curly-haired, vampire-y vibe. I don't know. But I'm excited to see, you know, their take on it. I'm excited to see how they condense it, to see if they maybe explain things a little better and kind of go a little slower with the pace. I wonder if they're going to do any of that internal dialogue, you know. And also the bullworm. Oh, no. Bullworm, the sandworm. Okay, is it just me? I love SpongeBob. I'm a huge SpongeBob SquarePants fan. So whenever I see giant worm, I'm just thinking in my head, it was an Alaskan bullworm! So in the comments down below, I'd love to know if you have read the 1965 Dune novel. Have you read any of the other novels? Have you seen the 1984 movie? You know, did you like it? Did you not like it? And, you know, what do you think of this trailer? You know, do you have high hopes for this trailer? Or do you think they can't really tackle Dune? Do you think Dune is just untackleable? You know, they can't condense it down. So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I come out with new videos every week. Come check me out on social media and help support the channel on Patreon. So thank you all so much for watching and stay legendary.